When we talk about the heart and soul of media management, you're probably talking about the media tool. If we go up to the tools menu and pull down to media tool, this is what you get. It shows you what drives you have available and what projects that you actually have media for. So you may have many more projects that you have created, and they may be on your hard drive, the actual project file themselves, but if you've deleted the media on them, they will not show up in here. When Media Tool opens, it actually searches out the specific media that's on the drives. It looks in the Avid Media Files folder. It can do it very quickly because it's cataloged at all times, and it tells you these are the projects that have active media in them. Well, let's say you want to delete some of this media. Let's say COD1, we want to clean this up, maybe delete something out of it. We're really only concerned with the footage that's on the media drive. I could choose all drives and all projects if I wanted to, but because I'm going to delete something, I want to make sure that I don't have all projects selected because I might delete all the media for all my projects, which would be a bad thing. But all projects is sometimes very useful to search on if you want to see, for example, all the media that you have on your media drive. Select all projects and hit OK, and now you can see all the media that's on your hard drive. This tells you the media drive. If you want to search on creation date and see like how old some of this footage is, you click on the main column heading and hit Command E, and you can see some of this stuff dates back to April of 2009. Some of it is completely current. For us, when we were recording this, it was June 16th, 2010. So some of this is very current and some of it's kind of old. You could actually just say, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to delete all the media before 10/22/09, and you can simply shift select and delete. One of the things you might want to know before you delete something is what these little icons mean and just exactly what you're deleting, because that's kind of important. These are the master clip icons. They're the same items that you have in your bin. So we don't really want to delete these because they don't take up any space on your drive. These things are just metadata files, basically. If you wanted to, for example, take, oh geez, that's where that Fishing Buddies shot is. I couldn't even find that in the bin that I was looking for. Let's say you were searching for that. You could simply drag this right over from your media tool into a bin. Your media tool is basically just like a gigantic bin. So now I can access Fishing Buddies directly in my super bin for AMA DeMarini. What do these other icons mean? Well, these with the little waveform means that's audio. The ones with the little binary zeros and ones, this is actual media. So this is taking up probably a fair amount of space on our drives. And let's take a look down here a little further. I'll show you another icon. There they are. Down here, these little icons, the little square with a white and black triangles with a little clock on it, this is render files, or as Avid calls them, pre-computes. And pre-computes are a great thing to be able to delete. If you want to just go through and delete all your unused pre-computes, that's the way to do it. So if we get back up here to the top and we decide what we really want to do is just delete the old media that's been here since April of 2009, I can select both of these and hit the delete key. Oops, it's locked. So those selections are locked for some reason, which is a great thing. You can lock these, and if some editor says, hey, I know they're 2 years old, but please don't delete them, we know that we can lock them up. But that's basically how you do it. We just hit delete. Let's see if I can pick another one and we'll delete something else. For example, here's our snowboarding audio dissolve. If I delete that and we need it back, it's very simple to just re-render. If I select this and hit delete, it tells me you've got one audio pre-compute selected. Do you really want to delete it? And I say yes, and we delete it. Now it's gone, and we've got a little bit more space on our drive. The other thing I want to show you that's pretty cool is that you can open up a bin, for example, a Boston Scenics bin, and select a sequence, and you can actually find out all the associated media, renders, and clips that are associated with that sequence. Simply go down to the bottom of your fast menu and choose Select Media Relatives. And you can see that I didn't highlight Fishing Buddies. That was highlighted automatically. And if we scroll down a little bit, see if there's anything else associated. There's a video file here that is probably the video file for that Fishing Buddies master clip. And that's it. There's no render. So my guess is that sequence only has that single shot. This is probably the sequence that we used to do the stabilization. And if we felt like, hey, I need more space on my drives, I can delete this video file. We don't need to delete the master clip, but I can delete this video file from my drive because I know that shot we don't need anymore. It's from a project that's old. So this is one of the ways that you can select all the footage, all the media from a certain project and either save it, archive it off, or to delete it from your drive so that you have more drive space.